Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of DRW Radio as we are on episode 108. We are live here, still in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we are off the heels of one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. We paid tribute to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Rowdy Piper tonight as we put on the American Pit, and what a main event. What an event, period. It was a hell of a night from top to bottom. Aaron, first of all, welcome to the show. Still, DRW Elite World Heavyweight Champion, but the new Extreme Champion, Aaron Youngblood. Aaron, you walked into the American Pit at the Greensboro Coliseum, and you walked out champion. Let's talk about the night. First, it opened up with Aaron Youngblood versus Tyler H. for the Extreme Championship and the Elite World Heavyweight Championship. What a match it was. Aaron Youngblood picks up the win. Sean Ripper returns, super kicks Tyler H. We go to the Ultra Draven Championship match. Chris Zero costs Blade White and The Cure the title match. Key Morbid retains. Blood Money versus Omega Level for the tag team titles. The Omega Level regain the tag team titles. Curtis Strong finally wins the Universal Heavyweight title against Arceus. TJ Shadows buries Tyler H. Chris DeLeon defeats his son Chris Zero. Then, in the co-main event, inside the Elimination Chamber, where the winner would become number one contender for the Elite World Heavyweight title, Susie Spitz was replaced by Daniel Knox. Daniel Knox went from 1 to number 1 as he walked out the number 1 contender for the Elite World Heavyweight title. Then, the main event, the Sadists' Dreamland, Aaron Youngblood versus Stoner. What an event. Kick out after near fall after near fall, tables, ladders, chairs, oh my. What an event. Aaron Youngblood walks out the Elite World Heavyweight Champion. Aaron, what a brutal match. How are you feeling?
You know, I'm actually pretty beat up. Me and Stoner, every time we've ever stepped in the ring, we've always brought it to each other. We've always brought it to a new level. This time we just topped ourselves. I think that match was the signal of an end of a long-time rivalry between me and him. I mean, we go back to another company, and just the feelings that we have between each other, whether they be brotherhood or pure hatred. If there's gold on the line, we throw the brotherhood to the side and we do fucking damage. And this all goes out to those people that sit out in the crowd. You know, we put on a show for you guys. We do the best that we can. And you guys see something amazing.
Well, now, November 5th, live in LA at the Staples Center. Thursday night Smashdown, Triple Threat. We take over LA for the Triple Threat event. The card reads in the opener, it's Hell in a Cell, number 1 contenders match for the Universal Heavyweight title. Blade Wyatt to face Chris Zero. In the epic rematch from a few months ago, TJ Shadows will do battle with Alex Cross. In a triple threat match for the Ultra Draven Championship, Key Morbid will take on Dark Terror and The Cure. Then in another triple threat match for the number 1 contender spot for the DRW Elite World Heavyweight title, November 26th at Thanksgiving Horror, Adam Rush will take on Matt Moore and Messiah. Then a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Steve Starkiller Smith makes his long-awaited return to DRW to take on Miguel Roderick. Then in the co-main event for the Universal Heavyweight title, it's the rematch. Curtis Strong versus Arceus. Then in the main event, it's the triple threat match. Aaron Youngblood defends versus Daniel Knox, the rightful number 1 contender, and the man who defeated Chris Zero at the American Pit, Daddy Chris DeLeon. Aaron, this has got to be one of your biggest matches as Elite World Heavyweight Champion. You're defending it at Smashdown Triple Threat. How do you feel?
How do I feel? Let me tell you something. Daddy DeLeon, a man who practically raised me as one of his own. I grew up in the streets of Chicago as one of our four piece of shits you'll ever meet, and he grew me into something amazing. And now I stand here today as DRW's elite champion to face the man who raised me. But it's not only him. A man named Daniel Knox. I don't know much about him. He's pretty good. I've seen his in-ring skills. And am I a little worried? No. Do I know that I'm facing something tough? Yes. I am at a challenge. I am at a breaking point. But you know what? Even under a breaking point, we find out a man's true strength. No masks, no boundaries, nothing can hold me back from holding my title.
Well, if you get through Daniel Knox and Chris DeLeon November 26th, you will either face Adam Rush, Matt Moore, or Messiah. Your thoughts?
Messiah and Rush. Two names that have been passed down DRW's chain for a very, very long time. Two names that might as well just be washed up. I'm sticking my neck out for Mr. Matt Moore because I'm interested in a challenge. And he can bring back excitement to this kind of a picture. He reminds me of when I first started out. And you know, to face something that would be me from the past, that's just a dream match of mine.
So then, we look at the Triple Threat card November 5th live in LA. So much has happened, so much history will continue to be made. But Aaron, we look towards the future of DRW and the Elite World Heavyweight Championship title run. How are you feeling as Elite World Heavyweight Champion? Do you feel 100%?
After a sadist dreamland, nobody feels 100%, and you know that most of all.
I've been in 3 of them.
One of them including me, so Let's not even go there.
Well, how do you think I feel? I got a Hell in a Cell match November 5th against Blade Wyatt.
Yeah, but I'm dealing with a triple threat. Granted, it's nothing different, but except for a little bit of wire. But either way, 100%? Not yet.
The
95? Yes.
The Elite World Heavyweight title picture, the plot has thickened. Steve Starkiller Smith has made his return. Miguel Roderick is red hot. Torrance Banks wants a crack. Aaron, you're wearing a target.
And it's a target I wear well. As we've seen, I stand up for my word. I stand up. It's not just for me. I don't wear this belt around my waist just for me. I wear this belt to represent DRW as a whole. This is my home. This is the place where I make these people so proud and so happy with everything that I do. I give them exactly what they need. I give them every single body, every single toss, no matter what it is. I put my life on the line every single match. I will not lose this belt. I welcome all challenge.
You know, it's going to be a beautiful event here as Taka joins the Skype call, joining the podcast.
Hello, gentlemen. Let me get myself comfy in this chair here.
TJ.
Yes?
You and Stoner, Omega Level, you guys walked in to the American Pit with rematch clause to fight again for the DRW Tag Team titles, and you guys did it. You guys are once again DRW Tag Team Champions, one of the most decorated teams in DRW history. The Tag Team title scene has thickened. November 26th starts the Joker's Wild Tag Team Tournament, where the winners of that tournament will be #1 contenders for the Tag Team titles. Are you scared?
am I scared? Let me put it to you. Let me answer a question by asking a question. Is Barack Obama the president?
Yes, Obama is the president.
But is he a good president?
Well.
Oh, shit. Exactly the point.
Well.
Here's why I say this. Every team, no matter what combination you have, thinks they stand a chance of striking fear into the hearts of myself and Stoner. But we will prove why we're the greatest tag team champions in all of DRW history. We will prove why we are the Omega level, because we are the last thing they will ever see before they fade black.
You know, last time I remembered, there was an Omega level who held the tag team championships after the Wolves of War got involved.
Speaking...
Keep making your dick bigger, Eric. Keep making your dick bigger.
Speaking of Omega level, let's talk to the man who, along with Aaron Youngblood, put on a classic in the main event. Stoner, what a main event. How are you feeling?
I feel, I know I should feel. I'm feeling proud. What Aaron can really do, and what the audience is chanting. At the end of the night, I put on a show, and that, I will go ahead and say this right here, that will be my last singles match in DRW.
Would you elaborate on that? Why?
It's just a feeling that having for months. Recently, all I've been doing is past 2 months I've been attacked by random people. So I ultimately decided to get out of the path of the whatever the hell the main event scene is like right now, because it always ends in something bad happening towards my situation. So I ultimately decided to stick around for these tag team titles, for tag team competition, with my good partner TJ Shadows, to show that it's not only the guys in the main event that are the biggest, but it's the guys who stick around and actually put talent to these titles, these tag team titles that we hold dearly.
We speak of TJ Shadows, and TJ, what a role you've been on. You defeat Tyler H. You win back the tag team titles. Now you're one-on-one with Alex Cross, November 5th at Smashdown Triple Threat. Could this be the road back to the Elite World Heavyweight title?
If we're being honest here, on DRW Radio, I think what I said, because a lot of people asked, why didn't I put a lot of effort into that number one contendership match? And I'll be honest, it holds the same continuity as Cole's coming. You see, I've been at the mountain before. I worked my way there. Am I denying that this role will lead me back? No. But am I saying I'm in a rush to get there? No. As I look to here and Aaron, who's been in DRW much longer than me, and I feel is a better representation of what this company should strive to be in excellence and execution. Where do I see myself? I see myself as the guy that can pick up the slack should he drop it. But for now, I'm going to focus on making the tag team division relevant again. I'm going to focus on showing the world to be the first ever elite champion. And that starts off with Elix Cross. We've met in the past, and he got the better of me. I'm man enough to admit that. Because of him, I wasn't able to say I come first Universal Heavyweight champ. But I can say this much: come our match, Elix Cross silence. Why? Because I say so.
November 5th, SmackDown Triple Threat. It will be an amazing event. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, he's not here. I thought I heard him laugh. Never mind. Anyway.
There was one thing, Mike Scarner.
Thursday night SmackDown Triple Threat. November 5th, live in LA at the Staples Center. TJ Shadows will do battle with Alex Cross. Blade Wyatt will take on Chris Zero. And Aaron Youngblood will take on Chris DeLeon and Daniel Knox in a triple threat for the Elite World Heavyweight title. Steve Starkiller Smith makes his return. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my, what an event we have stacked. Gentlemen, how do you feel knowing that DRW is constantly making history day in and day out?
I'm pretty sure I speak on behalf of both my brother Stone and my brother Aaron saying, should you expect anything less? We have some of the best talent in the world, dare I say the universe. And you really expect us to give anything less than 5-star quality matches, regardless of where we are on the card. Isn't that right, Aaron?
Oh, it's very true. You and I know that very well. But let me tell everybody something. DRW, ever since it's opened its doors, has been making history in everything it's done. Why on earth would we stop and let everybody else down? Why would we stop this train that we're on in complete motion, going forward towards everything?
True.
I'm going to take a line from a good friend of mine. Believe the hype.
Jesus fucking Ralph. Why?
Thursday night SmackDown Triple Threat, November 5th, live exclusively on the DRW Network. But the next time DRW is on pay-per-view will be November 26th, live in Chicago for Thanksgiving Horror. Where in the main event, it will be a Windy City death match for the Elite World Heavyweight title. Whoever the Elite World Heavyweight champion is will defend versus either Adam Rush, Matt Moore, or Messiah.
I have a request.
What?
Seeing as we're in my hometown, I'd like a special match. And I think the whole world wants to see this.
What?
Big death match. I think it's only appropriate that we have a Windy City street fight between, dare I say, a god and a demigod. I say we give the god what they want. I say the question is put to rest. Who is superior, Chris Zero or TJ Shadows?
You're asking for an awful lot there, TJ, but you ask and you shall receive. I'll make it official right now, November 26th, live on pay-per-view at Thanksgiving Horror. You will see a Windy City street fight between the Georgia Bulldog, the god of DRW, Chris Zero, and the man who is no longer hidden in the shadows, because I'm going to shine some light on it, TJ Shadows.
Oh, shine some light. Okay. Well, it looks like I get to be the first man in history that gets to divide Zero.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shall I here's to answer your match. Divine Zero.
There we go. There we go. Everything is right with the world.
Aaron, what's up with so many 0 degrees at the American Pit, buddy?
Oh, I'll tell you what that was all about. There's a certain little old friend of mine that I've been meaning to call out for a long, long time, ever since we've done this. His name is Zach Zero.
Oh, Jesus.
On January 1st, I want him.
On the New Year's special of DRW, Aaron Youngblood, Zach 0, one last time.
Man, this is going to be amazing.
But at Thanksgiving Horror, TJ Shadows, Chris 0, Windy City Street Fight.
Hey, you know what makes things even better?
What?
If you're Universal Heavyweight Champ by then, by some miracle of God, I think it's time I bring yet another title to Chicago.
Oh, yeah? You think you're just going to be the Universal Heavyweight Champ? Well, let me tell you, you know what?
I do have that legal rematch that's been sitting here for oh so long.
You want the rematch?
Oh, wait, you want to talk about rematches? There's one sitting in my back pocket.
For what?
You know.
I'm not talking about that.
There's applause. There are tag titles.
So, don't Blood Money already have that?
Technically, they do. But
Yes.
I see nothing wrong with squashing two teams at the same time. We've done it before.
Yeah.
But can you do it again?
What was that about squashing?
Considering...
Oh, speaking of one of the bankrupt bloodbenders, here's one of them now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who will go one-on-one with TJ Shadows November 5th at Thursday Night Smashdown Triple Threat, Alex Cross.
How you doing there,
Hello,
bud?
DJ.
Hey there, Cross. How you been?
You didn't forget the beating I gave you last time we met.
Oh.
Because it's going to be a repeat.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, I don't usually use this as an excuse, but you have to remember, I had bigger fish. Now you're doing in my hindsight, so, I guess you consider yourself crossed out.
Oh, shit. That's what everybody says about me.
Yeah, but I'm the only
They say I'm lower than all of them. And if you haven't noticed, I beat all the people that said that.
You never beat me.
And you have...
Yeah, I remember you. The one Miguel cashed in on. And then Miguel had a 1 week reign.
I ended that. Let me right now. I ended that.
I mean, A-Star got the MR out of nowhere at the American Pit. Miguel Roderick turning his back on Blood Money.
Sure, you have a victory over me. Think about it like this, dude. Sure, you've beaten me, but your victory lets you nowhere. Even losing to you still had me in relevance. What's that? That you do. You'll never be as good as...
I will never be as good as you.
Not at all.
Now, Shadow.
Hold on.
TJ Shadow. That's what it's all about. It's not in terms of the wrestling skills, not in terms of the quality of your matches. It's about just being more relevant.
Before you start
Don't you
whatever bullshit you're speaking, let's
Because
not
I can
give
be
me
better
champions.
in the ring, which I already am. But I couldn't have the fans behind me. Is that what it's all about?
More or less. I mean, when you think about it, I am the more relevant African-American wrestler between the two of us. But hey,
I'm 60% white.
did you forget zero fucks given?
Don't you?
The moral of the story is this, kid. Come our match, I'm going to write the history of never been. I'm going to beat you in an inch. and then you and Miguel are contemplating whether or not you want to cash in that rematch, remember this. You'll get it twice as bad from me.
Unfortunately,
and
A-Star does not want to team Miguel in. Neither do I. Instead, I want to eliminate him out of DRW, which I really am going to do.
You said that last time, and look what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on DRW Radio episode 108. We will come back with more sooner rather than later. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, and watch DRW bring you Thursday Night Smashdown Triple Threat live November 5th exclusively on the DRW network. Thank you and good night.